He comes
Listen,
out.
this ain't surgery. We don't need no quality over quantity. If you're a rapper, you should be able to put a lot of quality music out if that's what you do.
That was a friendly little beef. That was like, oops, I'm sorry. You asked me to go get your French fries, but I got you a baked potato. I'm sorry. Man, nobody trying to hear that. I'm gonna kick you off your bicycle. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. You only come up with 4 apples or 2 years. Nobody trying to hear that. No, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Nas called Jay-Z, you Tybo. That hurts. When someone is trying to lose weight at his age, that is painful. He's
Oh my goodness.
how much of Biggie's lyrics is gonna come out your fat lips? You can't
Yeah, because
lips.
I
You
mean,
can't
Tupac was like, you claim, and
that's
yeah, he claimed
man,
my thing.
that's
He was like,
personal spirit.
Remember T.I. and Lil Flip back in the day?
Yeah.
yeah, there was some beef.
Oh my God. Ludacris, get off the TIP of my, oh my God. That hurts. I can't change my rap name. You just been insulting me. I'm over here talking about my discography. Oh, you only came out with 4 albums.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Just Acting Up Show. We already got to
Yeah.
What up, good? We up in there, good? What up, family?
Yeah.
What up, man? It's your boy Joff in the building. How you living? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? We got Miss Tashay. How are you, Tashay?
I'm doing good. I'm representing JL3 today. My son playing today for JL3. So, mommy representing. Good luck on your games, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. We got Mike in the building. What's up, Mike?
Man, what is up? I'm ready for the smoke. The smoke. I'm ready for the smoke.
He said, where there is no fire, but there is a chimney.
I came here for the fire. I want the fire. The fire. What's up, Chris? What's poppin'?
I heard you had a lot to say last week, sir.
I did.
I see. My music, I mean, that's why I got the polo on day. Because what you trying to say, Mike? You trying to say my music ain't fresh? Oh, so you trying to say my music ain't fresh?
Yeah, your music
ain't fresh? Come on, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I said that. I'm standing on that. Yeah.
You trying to say my music ain't fresh? Come on, man. What's going on here?
Boy.
He's fresher than some new fruit.
I had a lot to say last week, and I'm standing on business.
Oh boy, it's gonna be one of them shows, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. We got some breaking news. A certain prospect is going to be joining in the NBA draft. WrestleMania is come and gone as well. Did y'all see that? We'll talk about that as well. Entertainment news: J. Cole fires back. Pew 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 pew. So you know that gun is ready with the smoke as well too. All that more. Just Acting Up Show. Y'all stay. Let's go, man. All right, good people. That boy Mike said he's standing on 2 legs.
2 legs.
Not one.
Not the one, but the 2.
And we need y'all to stand on business and go ahead and like,
follow,
and all that.
Comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Yes,
share.
Yes, indeed.
We really appreciate it.
We do appreciate y'all. We appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into the big stage, man. So, this is breaking news. Bronny James said he's heading for the NBA draft. That boy said, well, "Hold on, Daddy LeBron. I'm on my way, man." But where is he gonna go to?
And he also entered the transfer portal too, I believe.
Man,
is he that good though?
I believe
I haven't really watched him play, so
I haven't really watched him play neither. But is he NBA ready?
I've seen him play. I mean, he got the motor on him. He really good, and I think that really the most important thing that he's trying to accomplish is maybe trying to play at least 1 year with his father still in the league. So
because it's like every year LeBron be like, all right now.
Yeah, that's probably what he's saying. He's more about. I mean, I guess everybody want to see more history made than if he NBA ready, probably. But I mean, he probably needs some tweaking. And just saying, because I'm just saying.
I mean, if anybody can get him on, I mean, I'm pretty sure his daddy can help him get on somewhere. I mean, everybody want to see. It's never been done before where a son and a father was playing at the same time. So
in the NBA, it was in
baseball. Right in the NBA, you're right.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr. both played on the same team.
See, they trying to that type of. They trying to do that. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. So.
Now I don't know if he's gonna be able to get put on the Lakers. I don't know about that. But
he's going to probably have to move heaven and earth. It just depends on how the draft goes.
Like I said, I don't know how good he really is to get drafted, so he may be able to just sign as a free agent. So.
No, he good. He be dunking him. He be dunking him mug. I mean, he got game. I mean, if y'all haven't seen Bronny play, I've seen him play in person. And the boy can go. But the question is he ready for the NBA? That's the question.
And that target gonna be on his back.
Oh yeah, they gonna make problems.
And can he secure a team?
Hey,
can he help the team?
Yeah.
Question need answers. They gonna be on his. Hey, every time we come down the pine on you.
You remember when the Ball brother when he first got drafted? Oh, they was on him. They was on him. They was on him.
Oh yeah.
Only because his dad talked too much trash. He is smack talking. So
his daddy. Yeah, daddy.
Yeah. He made it hard for him.
And all, they can ball. All of with their last name, still they really can hoop. All of them really can. But,
is it cliche that their name is LeBall?
The LeBall brothers.
The LeBall brothers.
The LeBall brothers can ball.
Yeah.
Shout out to I think it's Lonzo. I think it's him. I think he's not playing anymore because of his knee.
Yeah, the injury.
Yeah, because he's
injured. So yeah, but glad the daddy calmed down. So parents, please don't do.
I think he just wanted to he became his day on PR people, so he got them into the league.
Yeah.
He did what he said he was gonna do.
I was just finna say that he did what he said he gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We most definitely keep an eye on that. We the Ones comedy tour is coming to the Toyota Center, 426. Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, Mike Epps, man. Another one, Mojo. If y'all know who Mojo is, man, y'all need to. He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
D-Ray Day. A lot of them going to come into Toyota Center. That's gonna be a hot comedy ticket. I think everybody and their mom going. That's gonna
Shout
be
out to D-Ray. I love me some D-Ray. Me and my husband go see D-Ray all the time. Anytime he's here in Houston, we fall into his shows and Ornish J. Those two are kind of like my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Lavelle.
Yeah, Lavelle too. Yeah, that's gonna be a really good comedy show. I'm looking forward to that one. If I get
is we gonna do a just acting up takeover?
If I can rub two pennies together, you're gonna see me in the nosebleeds.
I'll be right there with you with my little tissue.
Might be something that I might check out, man. I have never been to a comedy show. Never.
Really?
In life.
Oh man.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, you go to a comedy show every week with Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris give you a comedy show every week.
I said comedy professional show. Okay? I've never been to
again, Mike. So you saying I ain't fresh? You saying my music ain't fresh? You saying my comedy ain't fresh?
First of all, whoever packed that soda that on Waterburg need to be fired. So one of them like they about to fall. That is just a disgrace. Outright disgrace. That person should be embarrassed. That's number one. Number two, that guy was fresh. Number three, the blessings to that man because now that man got him a deal at LRG, I believe. But Chris, that's not you.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Chris, you gotta stay back, bro. You can't let him do you like
I want the fire. That's what I want. I'm
Chris over there
talking.
looking at you. He over there looking at you like that Shannon Sharp meme that I posted. That boy just
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I said
looking
what
over the glasses.
I said.
I
It.
know he ain't talking about my comedy.
No, I said what I said with that comment.
Oh man. Speaking of parties to go to, I know WrestleMania has come and gone. I know we seldom watch, and I'm the one of the biggest wrestling fans right now. But wrestling becoming cool again, man. Because I don't know if y'all checked in the group chat, but I showed Chris that. But WrestleMania like it was a full on Source Awards, bro. They had a WrestleMania party. Everybody, boy,
Yeah,
Wale came through.
yeah,
Lil Wayne was at WrestleMania.
yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
man, they had a full on WrestleMania party. Boy, they was rapping. Everybody, the boy Rob Van Dam. Y'all know who Rob Van Dam is? RVD. The boy came through with the cigarillo with his girls. I was twerking on stage. I said, "What's going on up in here, boy? What
Yeah,
WrestleMania party is this, man?"
yeah, yeah. It's shout out to Wayne Johnson, man. He got it. That's his
Yeah.
niche. That is his niche. I have never seen the young Rock, but from speaking with y'all, and y'all tell me that it's in his blood. Is he knows how to work a crowd. He knows how to work entertainment. It's just that's his niche. I remember WrestleMania last year. People wouldn't talk about WrestleMania like this. WrestleMania now is on ESPN. Everybody's talking about
Mhm.
WrestleMania now, and it's a 2-day event. I thought it
Mhm.
had always been one. Now
Nope.
it's 2 days. So shout out to The Rock. He's doing his thing.
Well, I'm telling
All
you,
right.
it was
He doing his
partying.
thing, huh?
I've been partying. On the type of dances is, but I've been in the party with the whole crowd like that.
The
Had
Rock
wrestling
said,
come
"Do
on
y'all
stage.
smell what he is cooking?"
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
He cooking
it
it
was
up though.
funny. Chris looked at that video one time. Chris said, "These are wrestlers." Yeah, they have to having a party on stage, bro.
They're like the Source Awards.
We need to be up in there.
I'm telling you,
It's
man.
in the
WrestleMania.
building,
Come on back to H Town. Shoot.
right?
Also, a quick shout out to the Houston Astros. I know they did the season opener not too long ago, so they're getting their season started. So shout out to Houston Astros. Also, shout out to Houston Rockets they had that 11 win game streak. Kind of fell off a little bit, lost some games, but finished the season strong. But it gives us a good prelude to what of things to come next year,
Yes, sir.
which
Uh-huh.
looks very, very promising. That boy
We
Jalen Green
going.
said, "I got kids to feed. Hit that three. Get back on
We
I
the
think
going
he
field."
all
got
the way
three.
next year. Next year we going all the way next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Absolutely.
And y'all know I love the Astros. That I love the Astros, and I was kind of upset because
They lost
I
three.
opened. We had to play against New York, and we lost,
And
but
they beat us.
Mm,
Bad.
they were our ass. But
They
that's
beat us.
okay. It's all right.
yeah.
We got the rest of the season, and we're gonna pull through. We're gonna pull through. But shout out to the Astros and the Rockets.
Yeah, Astros
Mhm.
gonna be fine solely because we got 100 and plus more games to go.
Yeah, we just started. We just started.
Yeah, that'd be all
They
right.
would have started us out with the hardest team. Like, why y'all start us out with New York? Why?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know why, but we're gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. And if y'all are all, I mean, we live in there in the South. If y'all are missing football, the UFL, getting started again. The Roughnecks. I never been to a game. I heard great things, but hey, maybe some people might want to try it out, see what the Roughnecks do. I don't know. Just might want to see. I know we went from here, Janelle, but hey, some people told me that it was actually pretty cool. That's all right. Cool. And now finishing off because I see Mike face what we're about to get into for football. The Houston Texans, as Chris hit that hit Houston Texans are talking to town. Who do we get, Chris?
Man, I'm talking about we got Stephon Diggs and came over to the Texans. He ain't say the Steelers. He's like, nah, they trash. He ain't say the
Michael left the
Cowboys.
building.
I don't want to go there. He said, I'm gonna
Hold
come
on,
to the
wait.
Houston Texans.
Hold on, wait. I got a question. What the hell is the Roughnecks?
Oh, that's football team right there for your fan.
It's like that's like the semi-pro team or something.
Yeah,
Okay, because it's for some people in the back who like me that was like, what the fuck is the Roughnecks? Is this the prison team or something? What's going on?
isn't that the Rock? Isn't that the Rock's football company right there? Too? No, he has the XFL. I think he's still doing. I think Mike is
Roughnecks
back.
is a good
Well,
team.
No,
So for those who don't know, the Roughnecks is go
Uh-huh.
ahead, Mike, and tell them real good detail.
Roughnecks is for the UFL, and they're better than that team that play Old Kirby every Sunday, sometime Mondays, Wednesday.
sound like a hater to me.
They
Everybody,
Oh,
see when you're winning, folks don't want to. They can't even talk because last year we whooped them, so we ain't even worried about the Steelers, and we got even better.
stop living in the past.
Rookie of the year, CJ Stroud, one of the number one receivers. Stephon Diggs is now.
Nobody cares.
Mike has left the building again. He's struggling to get back in
What?
the seat.
Nico Collins, who?
Mike, I
Hey,
thought you said you wanted all the smoke. It looked like you hiding.
I ain't hiding. I knew it was coming, so I slid out my chair.
Yeah, I saw how
like,
that face.
like Cam Newton did. But yeah. All right, let me get myself back together.
Was over there looking like Shannon Sharp with them the
Listen,
eyes
you
over the
said you
chains.
were standing on 2 feet. You were standing on
I'm
business.
landing on business now. I'm landing
It
on
looked
business.
like you was hiding.
I slid on business. The Texans is going to the Super Bowl, according to Chris.
Hey, we just made. We got the firepower now.
Congratulations, Houston! You won the Super Bowl.
We're doing so good that even Dallas Cowboys fans are converting over to Texans fans. Did you know that? That's how good.
I didn't know that. Now you got to
I
be
done
real
fell
good to
back
convert
down.
some Cowboys fans. You got to be good.
I done fell back down now that he said Cowboy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of fans been converting over. It was a big story. They converting over.
Who
They said,
converted?
huh?
Who
That's
converted?
crazy.
I don't know these people. They just been putting it out there. They said they coming up because Jerry Jones ain't doing nothing out there anyway.
Mm. Well,
Oh man,
All right.
The Steelers have.
we gonna end the segment off that and wish everybody luck.
Woo!
thank you, Mike,
You
because we needed you back on here, Mike. You kind of disappeared for a minute.
I had to. I slid down. I fell.
You was running from the smoke, Mike.
I
That's what
need
you was
life
doing.
alert. Life alert.
Terrible. All right, good people, we about to get into the Critics Corner, so don't go nowhere. Just Acting Up Show. Be right back. Welcome to the Critics Corner. I don't know why I keep doing this today. This is stuff that's happened today. But yeah, man, before we get into the Critics Corner, check out Jonathan's VIP room, where we just had a delightful conversation about the crabs in the bucket mentality, joined by some good people. Yes, like I said, crabs in the bucket mentality, joined by some great people, and it was a delightful conversation. The next conversation we'll have is the imposter syndrome and the power of positivity. How to stay positive through some hard situations, man. We're gonna get some more people up in there, and we're gonna talk, have a conversation. Down in the VIP room, I don't know. I still got to come up with a song or something. I don't know, but yeah, man, y'all check it out. But in other news, Daredevil, Born Again, they wrapped up filming for their season. Everybody been waiting on it. John Burton, Punisher, is in that thing as well. Man, I think they said they're gonna do like 2 more seasons, I believe, of Daredevil. But yeah, it wrapped up filming, man. I'm looking forward to it. It was really good. I know Mike said he was a fan of Daredevil as well. Oh no, was it Punisher?
No, it's the Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher.
It was all tied in, you know.
Yeah.
He was. Daredevil series was pretty good though. It was pretty good.
Yeah, fight choreography, all that. They was on point with all of it. Sharp, man. And into some more Marvel news, the Silver Surfer has been cast. If you were a fan of Ozark, man, Julia Garner, they said she's gonna be playing the female Silver Surfer. So, ladies, you got one, and there actually has been a lady female Silver Surfer. So I don't want to hear none of that trash from you men out there talking about, oh, why they gotta have a female Silver Surfer? Why they gotta have a female? Shut up. There is one out there. It's in the comic book, so shut up.
And shout out to her because I know that's going to be a lot of strength training, a lot of dieting, a lot of because the Silver Surfer was fit.
Yeah,
he was fit. Not one witness of fat. So God bless her because that's not going to be a very easy role to play. But I'm pretty sure she's very talented. She got it.
Yeah, strong, very strong. Yeah, very strong actress. Lakeith Stanfield tweeted saying that I thought it was going to be me. I guess.
Oh,
And they told him to take that down, but somebody caught it before he could take that down.
I guess he thought wrong, didn't he?
I, hey man, I mean,
If you won't be
boy,
watching Marvel no time soon.
yeah,
man,
that's a good way for you to get on their bad side. They're like, well, brother, like you talk too much, so.
yeah, yeah. Like Lakeith, you should have kept your mouth shut because they could have found you another role, or maybe, hey, you never know. You better get on that phone quick, Lakeith, and say, "I'm sorry."
Hmm.
You could have
You
been in
better say
Black Panther,
somebody
boy.
told him to do it. The devil
Yep,
told me to do it.
the devil told me to do. How you say it to Shay?
The devil told me to do it.
Straight up, man. And speaking of Black Panther, Eyes of Wakanda, an animated series. They're gonna be showing the animated side of the of Wakanda, and it's gonna be canon to the MCU as well. So man, we know it left off on Wakanda Forever. Put one in there for Chadwick. Got to,
Mhm.
got to, got to. Yes, indeed. So, I guess they're going to, like I said, do the animated series, then show some things and what goes on in Wakanda on the animated side. And that's gonna be pretty dope artwork.
Mm.
So I don't know what type of storyline they're gonna do, but we're gonna wait and see what that's gonna be like. And speaking of what's that gonna be like, man, I'm gonna need my cup
It's
for
not
this
going to
blade.
happen. Let's just call
For
it what it is. It's not going to
man,
happen
they
anytime
for
soon.
Blade, man,
Not.
Mahershala Ali's still in it, but
Oh man, James.
Hmm.
Where did James go? Damn,
He dropped
time
out
ran out.
Please keep this.
on the plug twice.
Where did James
Where
go?
did James go?
am I frozen still?
Mm.
No, you
Y'all
good.
see me?
There you go.
There
Y'all
you
can see me
go.
now? I don't know. A plane went up above, man. See, got dog it Blade. Somebody please get Blade back on the screen, man. I know I'm said a prayer for Blade and Mahershala Ali. Hope they get everything situated, man. Please, Lord. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna get my cup ready for that. But in other good news, 911 gets another season renewal.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's such
I don't.
a show. I'm just getting hip to it. Just started it, and it's intense.
Mm.
But Andrew
Man,
Bassett puts on a master class on that show.
I'm telling you.
Great acting on there.
Yeah.
Had me in my feelings a little bit. Okay, I dig it.
Telling you, 911 is that show, man. I need to get back into it like I wanted to. But yeah, that show right there. When y'all say, how did this happen? Man, look, 911 every
Nice.
time.
I haven't seen that one episode, but I will take you guys' word for it.
Yeah, no, it gives you so much action, a lot of heart, a lot of action. So it's like it definitely keeps your interest level up.
Mm.
That's the one with um
Angela
dang,
Bassett
yes.
as the cop. Yeah,
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, I know it's fine.
yeah.
I know it's
And
fine.
it's just not that it's not just like it's devastating news and like crazy like accidents, but it's actually funny too. It's really entertaining. It has a great pace of how they do everything
yeah.
with
Mm.
from the people that they be saving. Like it was one couple that Angela Bassett, like it was this one lady, quick story. Like this lady was holding up traffic, and I think she didn't have no clothes underneath her robe, and she like kept on flashing everybody, and was holding up traffic or whatever. And so Angela Bassett was like, "I'm still gonna arrest you," because she was up there trying to preach to her husband, saying, "You don't love me no more" and everything and stuff. And Bassett, I'm still taking you to jail, sis. So it's a real good TV show. It's really good.
Yeah, my
But
husband watches it. He's the one who got me watching that show. He loves that show. So
mhm.
shout out to him for introducing me to it.
Yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, man, it is really good. In other news, this is crazy right here. I didn't I heard that they're gonna do it, but I didn't think they were gonna do it.
Hmm.
June, let me get the June 19th, 2026, Toy Story 5.
I don't like it.
Toy Story?
I lost track like after the second one. So
I know, right? I don't like it.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
y'all. I love Toy Story. I love Toy Story. That is
Yeah.
one of my. I know I love cartoons. I love cartoon. I love animated movies, especially anything Disney, anything like that, Pixar. But I did not know that. That is exciting.
Andy grew up now. Andy
Yeah,
got a family. Andy working a job. Like he ain't got time for the toys no more, bro. Give
He
it
gonna
up.
pull him out the attic. He
Give it
gonna pull
up.
him out the attic. It's
Pass
gonna
it
be
to
a
him.
reunion.
You know, kids don't play toys no more. They don't.
That's not true. My babies play toys.
How old are they?
They 9.
Okay, well then.
They got a big ass Barbie doll house right in my. You wanna come? You wanna see? You wanna see how much toys they play? I'm gonna let them come over there with their toys so you can see how
Man,
much
they go
toys.
straight to YouTube and all that, man.
No, like my kids do YouTube. They do that, but they also play with toys, and I love that about my girls actually because they not just in the video game or on the on
Yeah,
their computer on a tablet. They actually
yeah.
play toys with dolls and build little homes with the dolls, and I mean they're creative. That's how you get your creative juices out. Like
Well,
be
maybe
creative, play
I
with your
just hang
toys.
around some bad kids then, cause boy, they ain't playing those toys. They ain't playing those toys. They playing NBA young boy. They go bow bow. They bow like it was got bow. Like man, ain't playing with no toys. The Toy Story in the hood. What you talking about right now? What we doing? Don't do that, man. Don't play with no toys, man. Man, they out here trying to commit licks and man.
Listen, my kids is not in Greens Point, okay?
You know, man.
Little kids
Listen,
trying to get some
them
money.
little
They say, "Oh, no."
badass kids that robbed that bank, them not
That
no
what,
regular kids,
that
okay?
what,
Them,
that's what
them is
I'm trying to
baby's
say.
kids. Them
They don't have no
no.
Saturday morning cartoons no more. What?
We trying to get on YouTube and become
Yeah.
get our Twitch account going.
They should have
But nah,
ended.
man.
They should have ended it at 3. That's just my opinion. But whatever.
Shout
See,
out to the kids that still play with their
That's
action
different.
figures and toys to keep
yeah.
that good thing
Shout
going.
out. This movie is for y'all. Don't don't bring, don't bring them bad kids and they can't relate.
what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
too funny. And last but not least, like we said, where there is smoke, there is fire. And J. Cole said, "I ain't waiting on Drake to get out there. I'm gonna take it upon myself and go to Kendrick." Yeah, he fired back, man. So
It was
yeah,
very
Look,
mid.
let me tell you what that man said. J. Cole said, listen,
Mid.
if you think I'm about to let you sit here and
Yeah.
talk about me like this, you got another thing coming.
It was
got a
mid.
problem. It was mid.
Yes, it was mid.
Well, he said it was like a
J. Cole?
one. So it wasn't a real diss. It was just more so like, all right, now. All right,
Yeah.
you don't want me to go there. So it was more like
He
a
was like,
one.
okay, now you about to get some shit started.
I educated my son like how it used to be with these beef diss records, like without nobody getting shot. Like I let him listen to Hit 'Em Up and then what Biggie said about Tupac and
What you
Super
mean nobody
Ugly
got
Jay
shot?
Z and
They both got
Ethan.
shot.
So what do you mean nobody got shot? No people got shot.
Well, put it like this.
Mhm.
Biggie Tupac, that was right. Okay, let's talk about Jay Z and Nas. They talk about R.I.P. to Biggie and Tupac. Yeah, they didn't get shot, they got assassinated. But
Let's talk about Lotto and Ice Spice.
yeah, Lotto and nice. Yeah, hey, the man J. Cole pulled up being nice and hey man, I'm your buddy, your friend, but your first album was this and you take it. Man, nobody trying to hear that, man. Nobody ain't trying to hear that. You come up
I
in here,
mean,
ride your bicycle and say, hey buddy, look, I didn't like what you said about me, but man, that was me.
if somebody come to me and say the only way you gonna get some views is if you dissing me, I think that's a shot. That's a shot. He like, look, you can't get nobody to listen to your music unless you dissing somebody. That's a shot. That's a shot.
You
I
can't.
want some bars. I want to hear
That's what
bars.
I want. I want some bars. I want bars. I do not want this friend. If me and James is dissing, like, hey man, I'm your friend, but you're bald head. What kind of? What is that? What is that?
I wake up with this all the time. You tell me something
Listen,
else.
not
That's
too
what I'm
much on
saying.
my friend Jock Mike. Not too
Yeah,
much on
because
Jock.
I'm using it as an example because he say, man, you only came out with out of 10 years, you only came out with 4 albums. Okay, what is that, bro? That ain't
That's
no
sorry. That's
that's
sorry.
that's mid,
Are you
bro.
gonna be a real rapper and you only throw that? You gotta understand the shots. Real rappers be in the studio. They coming out with stuff. He's saying, Nick, if you gonna come out here and say you a rapper, then you can't be taking a 4-year hiatus and
But
come back out here trying to stunt with the big dogs.
Kendrick does quantity over quality. Like he I can't say quality. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But he comes out with. There you go, Chris. Thank you. He comes
Listen,
out
this
with.
ain't surgery. We don't need no quality over quantity. If you're a rapper, you should be able to put a lot of quality music out if that's what you do.
That was a friendly little beef. That was like, oops, I'm sorry. You asked me to go get your French fries, but I got you a baked potato. I'm sorry. Man, nobody trying to hear that. I'm gonna kick you off your bicycle. Man, nobody trying to hear that. You only come up with 4 albums or 2 years. Nobody trying to hear that. No, anybody trying to hear that. Nas called Jay-Z, you Tybo. That hurts. When someone is trying to lose weight at his age, that is painful. He's
Oh my goodness.
how much of Biggie's lyrics is gonna come out your fat lips? You can't
Yeah, because
lips.
I
You
mean,
can't
Tupac was like, you claim, and yeah, he came out there. He was like,
spirit.
Remember T.I. and Lil Flip back in the day?
Yeah.
yeah, there was some beef.
Oh my God. Ludacris, get off the TIP of my, oh my God. That hurts. I can't change my rap name. You just insulted me. I'm over here talking about my discography. Oh, you only came out with 4 albums.
But I mean, if you look at it, Kendrick Lamar didn't say nothing really, but it's not Big Three, it's just Big Me. I mean,
he killed it.
I'm just saying the way it was. But if you listen to his lyrics, he not. I mean, he.
I mean, you don't always want to just.
He tried to scrape the scab a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna scrape the scab a little bit.
It's like with Kendrick for me. I'm more of a J. Cole fan because Kendrick, granted, he has great music, but you don't always want to dissect everything. Like, okay, I don't need a metaphor. I'm like, okay, what was he trying to say when he said this? When he was talking about the microphone in the wall, was he trying to say? I don't want to have to break it. Sometimes J. Cole just like he just.
It be plain and simple. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Meet me in the street.
It wasn't really that he didn't like him. He said, "You're my brother."
No. We saying like with J. Cole, he you don't have to guess what he's saying. You know what he's saying. But with Kendrick, we have to go into some kind of third person and go to college and then ask the professor what he meant by this analogy. We don't want to do all of that. We're not trying to do all of that.
But one thing about it was he dissed him, and he dissed him on the song that's currently #1 in the country right now. Like if you walk into any club or brunch, they playing that song.
They are.
They are playing. That's how Ether was back then. It's like you couldn't go nowhere without somebody talking about Jay-Z's fat lips. Paul. But it's like, oh my God. It's one thing to diss you, but to make it out of our anthem and the summer.
I think the reason why Ether went hard, but nobody had the balls to go at Jay-Z like that. Like nobody really had the balls to go at Jay-Z like that. So when Nas did it, it was more so of wait. He said what about who?
That's right.
It was a lot to do with who he was talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
But Kendrick Lamar, I mean, every 4 hours. Every 4 years. I'm sorry, like every 4 years, bro. Like we gonna wait a half of a decade before you come out with something else again.
Y'all
before this record gonna be out.
Y'all wasn't complaining about Maxwell. Pretty Wings.
Listen, I will wait 10 years for Pretty Wings.
Yeah, 10 years.
Because that's Maxwell.
That was a nice song, by the way. I like that song. It was
exactly. But it took 6 years for him to come out with that. Now,
I know, but it hit your soul.
It did. Okay.
It hit your soul.
Yeah, that's right. And this one hit your soul too. Man, the big three. Big me.
Oh man.
Take this bullet, both of y'all, light skinned Negroes.
But what he said about Michael Jackson and Prince, that was hard though.
That was hard.
That was hard.
Prince
Because
outlived Mike
because
Jackson.
Drake had just talked about how his songs. He had just mentioned Michael Jackson in his last song, and so for him to come back and be like, "Listen, Prince outlived Michael Jackson anyway." Really, you gonna go there? You gonna go that deep?
Yeah. That's a beat. That's what I'm talking about. Mike Jackson can get it.
It's gonna be a hot summer.
And Joe Jackson. What up?
Kendrick, you got Mike too crunk.
Oh man.
Blanket.
This gonna be one hot summer. I'm looking forward to
it. Is.
Who
It is.
And the gloves.
All right, y'all. It's a shame Mike gonna take a break real quick, and me and Chris going to interview the voice actress, the actress herself, the very talented Tabetha Mcneal. Don't go nowhere. Just Acting Up Show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the building on the Just Acting Up Show. Been trying to get this lady in here for quite some time. Round of applause for Tabetha Mcneal. Yes. Yeah, Tabetha, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's good. It's good. I love the background you got right there and the headphones to match.
Gotta be ready at all times.
Yeah, hey, I know you always ready, Tab. Always. I love it. Let me see. So let me see if I get all the titles right. So voiceover artist,
yes.
Actress, theater,
yes.
writer, and storyteller.
Yeah, okay. You got my whole list.
Hey man, we gotta come ready. We gotta come ready. We gotta come ready. So yeah, before we get this interview started though, I want to ask you the scriptures, Jeremiah 29:11.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you?
Ooh. It really just means like God's got my back through anything. Especially because I'm the type of person that's like, I may not have the credits, I may not have the knowledge, I may not have the things that other people seek when they go into this industry, but it's like, hey, God's got my back, I'm gonna be really good, everything works out, and if it doesn't, then He's still got my back. And so I hold strong to that particular passage, because it's just like literally He's right behind me through everything that I go through. So even if I feel unqualified, I'm qualified by Him.
Ooh, you're dropping the whole word.
Not even Sunday, but that's just how I feel.
I love it, man. I love it.
What's up? That's what's up. So let's go ahead and get into it. So when did you become obsessed with the art of acting?
Man, I think always since I was a little kid, my mom would, put me in like church plays, and I was the tree or the star or whatever. And I kind of got that bug of like, oh snap, this is something that people make money from. And also my mom would watch like all the old school Black TV shows. So I was watching like Amen, Living Single, Smart Guy, all throughout my childhood. And it's like, yo, these people going to college and they're smart and they're actors and they're comedians and they do improv. And as I got older, that bug became a little bit stronger to be like, this is something I can actually make money from, and it's profitable. And like, Denzel says, go buy your mama a house. And I'm like, I'm gonna go buy my mama a house and do all of these things. So I got the bug very early on. And when I was born, people were like, you have such a dramatic face. I was like, what's that mean? But they were like, no, you should put her in the arts or something. And I was always drawing or something creative, right? Where it was like, maybe I was doing poetry or writing songs for my friends, whatever it was. I was just always in the arts. And my mom plays piano and my family's pretty artsy. So kind of born into it, but kind of found my own lane.
Nice. Talented family. I love that, man. I love that. So we know that you do voiceovers We know that's the bread and butter right there. But
Yes.
can you remember the first character voice that you could imitate? Like any famous characters that we know, like a Bugs Bunny or anything like that? Or who was
No,
the first that you could imitate?
nobody.
Nobody. Really?
Nobody. I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, maybe like the SpongeBob laugh, but nobody like I was like, oh, I can sound just like this person. It was actually for me just working with children. So I would imitate them. And like, oh yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like the little girl that gets on my nerves all the time, or the boy who like always asks me for a juice box. So I would imitate more of the kids because I wasn't super like authoritative. I wasn't gonna yell at you, I'm not your mama, but I would do voices and they would listen.
Yeah.
Yo, let's guys get in a line. They're like, she gets that out of her son. And so then they would follow me. And I'm like, oh, this is how I connect with children. If I kind of go on their level and talk like them, they listen.
That's dope, man. So
Right?
who's some of your favorites that you can remember from your childhood?
My kids?
Like, well, as far as like cartoons or
Oh, cartoons, man.
yeah.
Obviously SpongeBob.
Okay.
This is super old, but like the turtle from Franklin, like Franklin the turtle.
Okay.
What's my
Yeah.
friend? Little Bear, because I really thought he was real. Little Bear was my homie. And
Yeah.
another one is like Roly Polioli. Like the whole
Oh
family.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
That's it. That is
nice
so
list.
old.
No, it's cool. People need to know about these cartoons because these are the cartoons that help pave the way for others to get into this, and we always go back to see other voiceover artists who got started. So no, ain't nothing all about. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So now we know that you're a writer, right?
Mhm.
And so, what's your favorite genre to write?
Comedy. So when I was doing improv for a couple of years, we kind of got into sketch comedy, and I was like, "Oh, this is stupid." Like at first, I really thought it was dumb because I just wanted to do improv, and they're like, "No, we're gonna start writing sketches." And so I wrote a couple of sketches. I was like, "Oh wait, I'm actually funny. Like I'm really funny." And this is, I think I just write like real scenarios or things that happen to myself and write them into a script for comedy. So comedy has become a huge writing kind of format for me. It's a beloved one because like I said, I grew up with all of these sitcom shows. And so I was like, oh, these are so funny. Like Amen and like there's another one. There's Mama's House, which is super, super funny. When you watch those old
Yeah.
shows, they're hilarious still now to this day. So I want to be a writer just like that, where it's timeless.
I agree. Yeah.
Because TGI Fridays was like the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just good wholesome television, man.
Yes, good stuff.
It really was. It was an era. I'm sorry for kids. I'm sorry for the ones who are looking at like, what is TGI Friday? Go back on Hulu and Netflix and
What's the
look up some of these shows because the Urkel, dude, it's good wholesome television, man.
Where families were families.
Yes, we sit down at the table and we have dinners and meals.
Family mattered.
Oh, come on. Yes, family matters.
It's a rare condition and this, that. We about to have fun with tabs.
See, we don't get that. We don't get no good old Southern music and no toes anymore. Like good quality TV. But that's the kind of writer that I would love to be, where people can watch it to this day and be like, yo, that was still a really good show. There's a reason why we can still watch Martin and be like, no, this is hilarious.
Yes.
So
I agree. So going back to the voiceover, have you met any well-known voiceover artists?
Not in person.
Really? Okay, nice. Who have you spoken to?
I'm forgetting his name right now, but he was the voice of Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. And I was like, yo, you are my childhood. Like, I didn't want to be a fangirl, but I was just like, do you know for me you're black? Like, yeah, I was like, so many things. But yeah, we worked on a project together, and he's just such a chill person. I was like, you are my childhood. I just hope you know that. But we're professionals, so I just gotta sit there
Right.
and smile. But yeah, that's been kind of like the only person I've met on like a bigger scale. I would love to meet obviously man, what's her name? Because now it's escaping me. She's Black, she's amazing.
Cree
Cree
Summer.
Summer.
Yes, I would love to meet Cree Summer. There we go.
I think all of us would love. We would probably,
Mhm.
I don't know, nerd out if we
Oh
meet.
no, I will. I'll cry.
Yeah, like
I'll
I
cry.
think. Yeah, I think for her, I think she is on that list of people that I say I'm going to bow to you when I meet you. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm like your
You were
Majesty. I
literally
don't know.
everything. I literally like you grew me up. I have a
Yeah,
whole family and a mama, but like you raised me.
straight up.
You raised.
So let's talk about you have experience on stage. So what's the difference between just acting in front of the camera or behind or doing voiceovers to transitioning to being on stage, and how do you prepare yourself?
Yeah, so I started with doing stage, right? So for me, the transition was a little bit easier because stage is so big, right? You need to reach the people that's all the way in the nosebleeds. So it's super expressive. So transitioning from stage to voiceover is actually the same thing. I still need to be even maybe a little bit more expressive because you're not seeing me on the camera, right? You're seeing an animated version of what I could look like, whether it's a 7-year-old kid or a 90-year-old woman, like whatever range that may be, I still need to give you emotions. I still need to give you presence, and I still need to make you feel something. So not a big transition. If anything, I just get to, be in my pajamas and not have to be in a costume. But it's a super, super easy transition. That's why I teach people, if you're already an actor, voiceover is so easy to get into because it's really just now honing all the skills that you've already learned previously and now putting that into a, small confined space and letting that all out through a microphone. Yeah.
Cool.
Love it. I know Chris hasn't got on that stage just yet. Oh wait, Chris, you was a theater kid back then, weren't you? Or
Yeah.
you?
I was a drama kid, drama club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, there's a difference between a drama kid and a theater kid.
Man.
A difference.
Yes.
But
yeah.
it's the same. It's literally the same thing. But a theater kid is like, we'll buy the Broadway recording and listen to it all the way through like 18 times. A drama kid is like, I'm here for the acting. I just want to be on film and TV, and like theater trash. Yeah.
Yeah, it is different, man. When you get in that theater, it's a whole like it. I think it's cause like when I got into college, I finally got in the theater, and it was just different because you get that raw reaction right there,
Yeah.
and it's something that I tell everybody that they have to experience for themselves to get to understand where that bug really hits you.
Yeah.
And it's once you get the lines down, you have so much fun with it, with improv, everything. You just have so much fun. It's just something about it that you just got to experience.
Yeah. I mean, TV and film is, do a couple of takes, you go home. Theater is like, hey, it's tech week. We're all about to be a family today. And, you're getting cussed out, yelled at, all of that. And then opening day, it's like, yo, we did it. We're all here. And like you said, it's that raw reaction where, your friends, your family are like, I finally get to see this person act and I'm right in front of them. I think for TV and film, we still feel something. We can still cry and have emotions, but I can't kind of like touch them. But there on the stage, it feels like you're literally right there with them and you feel every emotion. And again, it's broader, so you have to reach everyone in the back. So those tears are real. Like you really got to start screaming and yelling. That's like the scene with Viola Davis and Denzel doing Fences, right? That entire team where she is snotting and crying. If you see that from the movie to her on stage, it's an entirely different vibe. And I think that's the cool thing about stage to TV.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Totally agree with you. You have a now you do have a certain story about Miss Ava DuVernay. You told me this story before.
I do.
But the audience wants to know about it. Could you please share, please?
Sure. So if y'all miss Clubhouse, I don't know what to say. Like, I just feel like we'll never get that back. But
oh my God. Yeah.
Never. Because we ain't What a time. What a time. So me and a couple of my friends, we were on Clubhouse. It wasn't super late at night, but it was kind of late. And we were just talking. We were doing one of our, like, I think we had like actors meet up and then we would go and talk. And so random stuff, talking about acting stuff, our gripes, what's going on. And then we started to get on the subject of like Tyler Perry, as people do. And we're just talking, you know, whatever, wigs, all that stuff, right? And then I think we got to the subject of Ava. And I was like, I should make a group. we should make a group. If she comes, she comes, she don't, whatever. And literally I was like, cool, bet, I'll be right back. And so I left and they were still in the room. And I made a room called like the Ava DuVernay Collective. And I tweeted at her. Mind you, I don't really use Twitter. This lady don't know me from nobody. And I was just like, hey, you should come. That's it. You should come. And I tagged her. And so now we're in the Clubhouse room and nobody's there but us. So if you know anything about Clubhouse, people are at the top, audience is at the bottom, right? So we get heavy on like Tyler Perry wigs. I don't know what was going on, but we were just like, they look like
they bothered our spirit.
No, it just we were going in, and then all of a sudden, like we are heavy into it. And at the bottom of the corner, it's like, bloop, and it says Ava, and we get deathly silent. And like, oh. And so me, I'm just like, I'm like freaking out because I'm like, no, this lady did not just see my tweet. And so we're calm, right? Other people in the chat, like, you should come up. I think I'm muted at this point because I'm freaking out and I don't want to scream. And they're like, you should come up. And she's like, hey, I saw the room, like, I saw that Tabetha like tagged me on Twitter. And obviously when you see somebody like Ava come into a Clubhouse room that is now public, everybody and their mom was like, and it just goes up. And I'm just like, this lady is here and she know my name and she said it correctly. She really for the people. And so now all of these people start showing up. And mind you, she's taking a break. I don't know what this lady was writing at the time, but she's like, oh yeah, I'm just taking a break to come and talk to you guys. And so when everyone was coming into the room, she was like, hey, I just want to make sure that like, this is not a room that I created. Tabetha created it and I just came. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, she know me. And then like, I think later on she like followed me on Twitter and I was like, she know me. But so many more people came through that night, like Lakeith Stanfield, her brother, Ava's brother came in. So many amazing people that love Ava and got to ask questions and like had that kind of like one-on-one time. And again, it's me having the audacity and faith to be like, I'm gonna try it. Let's do it. Like, whatever. I did not know that she was going to come in there and like she was getting prayed for. And it was just like, you never know what someone's going to. Like, we see her as this amazing and great person. And yet in this random moment of talking about Tyler Perry wigs and just saying, yeah, let's do it. She's like, hey, I needed that today. And so I think that's such a story that I love to go back to because it really teaches me like, if you don't just try, sis, you never know who's going to see you. I don't know where, you know, that random Twitter follow from her is going to catch me up in a couple of years or even a couple of months. We just never know. But to get to have that connection and uplift her in such a way that night was amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. We say that all the time on the show that, you know, you miss 100% of the shots. You don't take. Yeah. You just gotta put it out there. You never know.
And you know, if we start off with Tyler Perry wigs, it may happen. I don't know what was going on that day, but like
hanging all over my eye like the Ray J hat.
But no, start off with that, and it might work.
Let's talk about, because we always talk about, you know, they say speaking into existence, right? So, what can you see yourself, or what are some dream roles or shows that you would like to be a part of in the future?
Man, so many. I'm a huge dreamer. So anything that has to do with like the greats, right? Or anybody with Viola Davis, Denzel, Angela Bassett, I would love to work with them in any capacity. I don't care if it's voiceover or TV and film. Obviously, your girl want to book Grey's Anatomy. I could be a victim. I'm not trying to be a nurse. I don't do the big words. I hate the big words in voiceover. So why would I do it on TV and film? But I just, just a little what too. Let me be somebody's adopted kid or something. I just want to have one role. And that's the same thing with Law and Order. Like, I just want to hear the ta-da and then have my grandma watch it. And that's it. I don't need to be there long.
Right.
But I definitely see myself in the future, hopefully just working with Spike Lee. I think he's an amazing filmmaker. He's definitely one of my favorites. And just working on projects that mean something. That's it. Like, I'm not a big person. Like, I need to be on certain shows. I just want to do really, really good work and make people feel a type of way. I would love to work with Ava because I think she makes movies that make you feel something and make you think a little bit differently. It's cool to have like the trash movies, but it's also, I want substance. The amount of work I think we put in as actors is like, nah, we just need a little bit more. We need something that I want to make you cry throughout the entire movie or make you laugh or whatever that is. But yeah, substance and just telling really, really good stories. That's all.
I agree. I wholeheartedly. Full on words a day, man. Come on.
Yeah, because shows are getting canceled every day. So I can't say like, oh my gosh, I want to be on this show when tomorrow it could get canceled. But yeah, good stories. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. And before I ask you this next question, I know you like it was one post you did where you had like all your characters on a post.
Yeah.
Do you keep count? I mean, I know you got to keep count because you know your resume and everything. How many have you done so far? Do you know off the top of your head?
It's more than 50 now, I think. Yeah.
Come on, girl.
And that's crazy, kind of coming from like me just starting maybe just a year ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I booked a whole bunch. But like I said, it's really just my acting going into my voiceover. That's all. Beautiful.
Love it. So let me ask you this right here. So you have a very helpful spirit. You know, we see you posting saying, hey, join in on this class. I'm gonna help you out for this amount, that amount, or whatever. What other ways would you give back besides voiceover? Have you ever thought about that? What ways you would give back to the community?
I have, which basically we're in the works of it now, but me and a friend of mine, we're doing a showcase to highlight actors who we feel like haven't gotten their shot. So I love to help in that way. I feel like underrepresented actors who I know for a fact are amazing and haven't gotten their shot just pisses me off. Because, there are people who are like, I just got out of whatever. And then now they're a series regular. And it's like, not that you have to put in a certain amount of work to get the stuff, right? But I know that the friends that I have around me are amazing. I'm talking about like, if they just got the shot, they would change the world. And so we are doing a showcase together to, showcase actors and writers who are unrepresented or haven't even gotten their chance. So that's my way of giving back. I would love to do more if I had the money. I'm huge on just making sure that people have the right resources, because I think that's what most actors just want. That's why I started Actors Meetup on Clubhouse. I didn't have the credits. I didn't know all the people that came into the room. First of all, I was like, who are these people? Because I'm just from Virginia. And people had to really school me and be like, no, this is so-and-so. And I'm like, oh, I've never heard of them at all in my life. So how can I connect with those people and, bring it to people here in Virginia or bring it to smaller places where we don't have a hugely crafted arts, development program where we actually help those actors get out of these small towns and flourish. So yeah, if I really and truly, if I had $1 million today, I would know exactly what to do with it to help other people. But at the moment, we're doing some voiceover classes and doing a showcase. So, it's getting way bigger than I thought it ever would be. But I'm super blessed to be able to be like, hey, I can be a resource to people, even if you ask me a question, because, you can message me anytime and be like, hey, I got a question on voiceover, and I'm always there. So sometimes it's free, sometimes it costs money, but it just depends on where my heart is at the moment.
While you have the platform right now, go ahead and tell our audience about if they want to come sign up for your classes. You can go ahead and promote the class.
Yeah, so I'm a voiceover coach. I teach other actors how to get into voiceover in a easy way. I don't like to say like fast paced or fast track because that's nasty, but I will help you do it in a little bit more easier way, especially if you already have an agent. Some of that stuff is just getting a home studio. But yeah, if you just search up my Instagram at Tabetha Mcneal, real easy. It'll just be in my link tree, and it's just $40 for the hour. We go over anything. So if you want to learn more about audio engineering or even just help on an audition and you want to, kind of warm up your voice, I help with all of that. So whatever you need out there. And that and my people book. A good friend of mine, she took my class, and then I think a month or two later, she booked her first audiobook. So my people book because I help them strengthen, themselves individually.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, you already shared so much with us, but are there any other gems you want to share with the audience to help them in their career as well, too? Now, what do you tell yourself that has helped you over the years that you can share with others?
Ooh, have a really good tribe of people with you. I know everyone says that, but like your friendships and the people that you are cultivating with right now are so important. Especially as an actor, because we go through ups and downs. There are periods of times where we're not booking. There are periods of times where we're booking nonstop, and you need to have the right people around you that are going to be like, hey, I'm here with you whether you book or not. I think sometimes as actors, we can get a little like cliquish. It's kind of like we booked our first couple of co-stars and now we're telling other actors that they're trash. But we want to have people that can really say no. Like, say if I did get an offer for Marvel and they're like, Tabetha, you shouldn't do that. Or maybe that you should. I want to have people around me that can hold me accountable. I want people around me that if it does get to the place where I see myself being at, that they're going to be right there with me, and it's not going to be no issues. It's not going to be jealousy. It's not going to be weird vibes or whatever. So your tribe is super important. Another, I guess, little gem is study with the right people. That's all. People scam you and they just want your money. But really, study with the right people. If you want to be great, study where the great studied at. Yeah, it's gonna, maybe eating ramen noodles for a couple of months. But study where the greats are, and just having like a really, really humble aura about yourself, being really, truly humble. One of my quotes that I love from Denzel is like, know where this gift comes from, right? Whether you are religious or not, but like know where this gift comes from. And we are graced and blessed enough to have this gift to touch other people in a way that no one else can, right? Doctors can heal people, therapists can listen, but I think actors, we are a mixture of so many things that we don't even have the degrees for. Right? Like we're on Grey's Anatomy, doing open heart surgery. Yet this is touching someone somewhere where they had a bad day, whatever situation they're in. We touch them in a way we can actually change, their minds about something or influence them to do something. So yeah, know where the gift come from, because it could be taken away if you, a little too much. But yeah, try to stay humble, because that's how I try to be. I know some of the great like accolades that I have or things that I've done, but I'm like, yeah, it's nothing compared to like what's about to come. Because someone literally had to like nail that into me, because I thought a lot of this stuff was like inadequate, right? Like, don't be sad about the small winnings. They're huge. Somebody is like, I want to be like you. I want to have the journey that you have. So, really be grateful for all the little things. It's coming. This is why I think I'm so afraid, because lately I've been getting like interview after interview, agents and all this stuff. And it's like, what's happening? And so now I just have to be like, in the presence of like, all right, cool, God, whatever you have. Obviously, it's huge. And maybe that's why I'm doing all of these things. So having a great tribe, study with great people, and just remain humble and grateful for the gift that God has given you.
Amen. Yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Tabetha. And tell the audience again where we can follow you and find you at again.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Tabetha Mcneal, TABETHAMCNEAL, literally everywhere. That's where you can also find my coaching and my link tree, and just follow my journey. This may be the last time y'all talk to me, but I'm a series regular, so we never know.
Man, right? You said manifestation, so hey, it's it's you and quite a handful of others that I know for a fact. I'm like, yeah, they got it, and I'm just looking forward to cheer you on everything. So yeah, most definitely.
And same to you, friend. Like, you are so talented, and I'm so excited to get to see and kind of be a part of your journey too.
Man, why y'all trying to make people cry today? Man, yeah,
No problem.
thank you so much. Thank you. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tabitha Mcneal. Y'all follow her. Be on the lookout for her because she on the rise. As he gets ready to step to the microphone, Christopher Chapman says that he is ready to bring the jokes. He gonna hit him with a 1-piece, 2-piece combo, give you the full family meal. As Mike sits back and gives him that Shannon Sharp mean with the look over the glasses, like.
Let me get my smile out of it, because so Chris won't get confused like I am accepting it, because I'm not.
Nah, you gonna laugh. If he laughs, that means I'm funny. I know.
Take it away,
If he
bro.
laughs, that means you fresh. You fresh like that picture, Chris.
No, yeah, because Mike trying to say my jokes ain't fresh. You trying to say my jokes ain't fresh?
You gonna bring up that
my jokes.
You said I keep
what
fresh.
other food you got at night anyway?
Oh man, take it away, brother.
All right, so we're gonna go out to Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. So in Ohio, they're looking for this customer that came through the drive-through. He was a little crazy. He pointed a gun at the drive-through employee. You know, after the worker tried to. Well, let's get into the story first. So the incident took place in Cleveland, right? And so no injuries were reported, by the way. But you can see on the news report that the guy, he drove through the drive-through in a black vehicle beside another car, and he pointed the firearm at the employee. So the employee, whose name is Howard Vernon, said that he was taking the customer order, and it was for 2 sausage, egg, cheese croissants, a sausage biscuit, hash brown, which totaled $8 at Burger King, right? He was like, my order, that can't be right. It should be like $11.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like, the employee said, I was trying to explain to him that it's a promotion going on and it's cheaper. And he started cussing and getting all loud and was like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you want to pay more money. And so I guess that angered the customer. He sped away, and then he came back and pulled the gun on the drive-thru for the employee that was trying to help him get a discount.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So they are currently searching for the man. Yeah. So.
How dumb can you be?
Mental health is real, bro.
It really is. I would have just charged him the 11 and put the other 2 in my pocket, or the other 3 in my pocket.
It was somebody giving me a discount.
And you get that mad, and you pull a gun out of the man that's trying to save you.
You that
$2 and change.
Imagine being that car, because
I would be like, all right, it's $11.
When he pulled back around, there was another car in the drive-thru, so he on the other side. So imagine the car in the middle of all that. Like, wait, hold on.
That was not.
How much you said it was again? 8 what?
$8. And he was saying it should be an 11. The math wasn't mathing for him.
He saved you $3 and you get mad and put a gun out on him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've been in situations where the person was arguing and fussing. If I'm in the middle trying to pay for my food and I'm just minding my business. Ain't my problem. Here my card, lady. Thank you. I'm gone.
I remember this one. Did y'all hear that story about Chuck Norris? He went to Burger King too, and he ordered a Big Mac, and he got one because that's Chuck Norris. I mean, if you know, you know. No.
Well, Chuck Norris is pretty devastating. He was the GOAT of all goats.
See?
Maybe if I put like The Rock went to Burger King.
See?
No, y'all see? Okay.
See,
I mean, no. Well, you know, you just I get it, but it's Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is a bad mother. I'm just saying, you know.
I mean, you fight real good, but I'm trying to figure out the connection.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all gotta understand how bad Chuck Norris is.
Remember 2 years ago they had the thing with the whole Chuck Norris can do anything.
See, You see?
Chuck Norris is
Okay.
bad. He's a bad man.
You see?
Chuck Norris is up in
But
age, but he
Mike's
was
the
still
hater.
on the business.
But Mike is the hater.
Mike is a hater because check this joke out. Now there's beef burgers, right? Made out of beef. There's chicken burgers made out of chicken. But no burgers made out of pork. So if there was, they would call them what? Hamburgers?
See? I told y'all.
All right. I see where you're going with this. All
I
right.
told y'all. I told y'all, but I'm always the hater. Mike is always the hater.
I'm a little rusty because I was off.
See?
So,
I told
you.
Mike, you gotta give Chris another chance.
You got one more.
One more. Okay, here we go. What does Bruce Lee order at Burger King? Oh,
Which
I gotta hold it.
That's actually okay. That was.
we got Chris.
James, you just too nice, bro.
No, it was because Bruce Lee does that.
See, too nice.
I'll give him a point for that one. That was
too nice, bro. You too nice, bro. I saw it in your face. You was like, bro, that ain't hit.
It feel like a turn for the best. I was like, okay, it's the delivery. I'm giving points for delivery. The delivery.
That's exactly what the person said in the studio with J. Cole. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Oh man.
The only thing good about Kendrick was his delivery.
Man, Kendrick,
I don't know.
It was the delivery. It was in his voice,
pull out a dictionary, but
Yeah, you definitely gonna need a dictionary.
You got a friend in me. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Chris, because you got a friend in me. That wasn't funny, but you got a friend in me.
Shout out to Toy Story.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Mike, see you ready for number 5? You ready for number 5?
Yeah, you're ready for number 5. He don't want to admit it. He don't even watch Toy Story.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know Mike be watching Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, about to go ahead and get into the bounce sack. So stay tuned, stay locked in to Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bouncing Act, where we give flowers out to certain individuals and acknowledge certain individuals and talk about the awareness of certain things. And the awareness we're going to point out today is, April is Autism Awareness Month. Next time I'll put on my blue to shake out on blue representing, her son because he does the basketball thing and everything. But we're going to represent blue another time for Autism Awareness. And it's celebrated from the April 1st all the way to the 30th. And the color blue for autism, the reason why they use it is because it's supposed to be associated with calmness and acceptance. So if there's somebody out there that is dealing with autism, go ahead and wear that blue. Maybe there's a 5K out there that you can donate to as well and bring others to it. Like I said, I'm trying to slowly get back into 5Ks. I need to, because I just need to, but it's also good to spread awareness and donate as well too to those who are dealing with autism. So with that being said, Chris, you got any other facts, anything about autism?
I mean, autism, some important facts to know, it affects 1 in 36 children. 40% of kids with autism do not speak, and autism varies from person to person, and the rate has steadily grown over the last 20 years. And just with children, autism does progress, but early intervention is key. So just a few facts, man. That's from the National Autism Association. So.
Yeah, and shout out to Fat Joe. I didn't know this, but his son has autism, and he just celebrated his 33rd birthday. Shout out to Fat Joe. Happy birthday to his son. And it's cool to see the fathers and the mothers. They pull together their kids. and they work through it. And man, that's just a blessing. That's good to see. I'm happy to see that. I didn't know that really about Fat Joe and his son, but
Yeah.
shout out to that. I like seeing that.
Yes.
Like I said, we're gonna be representing our blue shirts one another time. Like I said, just to make clarify, like I said, Tashay is wearing her blue shirt to represent her son's basketball game, not for autism. But
Mm-hmm.
her son's not diagnosed with autism. That's representing her son basketball game. That's the mama she is. Represents for the kids. But next time we all wear blue, it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
for Autism Awareness Month. So
Yeah.
y'all get y'all blue shirts ready. And last but not least, before we close out the bouncing act, we have to send our hearts and prayers to the family and friends of hope I don't pronounce his last name wrong. Chance Perdomo. He died from a horrible motorcycle accident. Young brother. He was age 27. Very talented guy because he was on the Adventures of Sabrina as well as the new hit TV show Gen. Is it Gen V or Gen V?
Gen V. Gen
Gen
V.
V.
Mm-hmm.
That was the spinoff from The Boys. Sad and unfortunate what happened. Like I said, horrible motorcycle accident. You just never know what is going to happen. He was just out there trying to enjoy life. And so, hey, man, hearts and prayers to you and your family, to him and his family. And I think the boys are going to take a backseat for a little bit and see where they're going to go with the direction of their show. But we ain't going to worry about no show right now. We're just going to send respects, peace, and blessings and healing energy to
Mhm.
Chance. So rest in power, brother.
Yes.
Yep.
Clap it in, clap it in, clap it in, clap it in. Man, another great
Yeah.
show in the books. Shout out to our
Mm-hmm.
guests, Tabitha McNeal, for coming through. Thank you, sis. Always a pleasure talking to you. So much energy, such a great interview. Thank you again. We talking to you soon. That's gonna about do it for us, man. Mike, you got any words of wisdom, anything before we get up out of here?
Um, no, not right now that I can
Okay.
think of off the top of my head. But you know what? Everybody just find your inner peace. Enjoy being you. Everyone is special. They have their own gift. They have their own niche, and you are exactly where you are supposed to be. You have faith in God, and just take care of yourself. You know, everybody has the role of a mother, father, uncle, cousin, whatever. You know, just find your inner self and just love being who you are.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Tashay, do you have anything?
Yeah, I just want to piggyback a little bit off Mike because I heard this thing on Joe Osteen. I listen to Joe Osteen a lot sometimes when I'm writing, and he was saying that we have to run our own race. So pretty much kind of what Mike was saying, you want to focus on what you have going on. Don't worry about what everybody else going on because everybody have a different path and a different way to get there. It's many
Yeah,
roads to get to the same spot, but
yeah,
just travel on what road was made for you.
that's right.
Mm, come on now. Preach that good word. All right, Chris, go ahead. Bring us on home, brother.
All right. The closing quote of the week. You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. True power is sitting back and observing everything with logic. True power is restraint. If your words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe
Mm.
and allow things to pass.
Hmm.
With you.
Speak it.
Boy,
Speak
this
it.
whole sermon today. That's what I'm talking
Mhm.
about.
Yeah.
Talking
Man.
about.
That's
And
right.
remember that Chris got the jokes.
Yep, he got the jokes, y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all don't know. Chris got the jokes.
No, Chris, don't have the jokes.
What you trying to say? You trying to say I ain't got no jokes?
Man,
You trying to say
stop
my
bringing
jokes ain't
that up,
fresh?
man.
You trying to say my jokes ain't
Stop
fresh?
bringing that up. I ain't gonna lie, that dude fitting like straight out of a Big Mo freestyle. Like, shout out to that man.
I
They
don't
gonna
know
get,
this man, but shout out to that man.
Shout out to that man.
they gonna get some Whataburger real quick. Get
Yeah,
some Whataburger.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
Only
I
thing
ain't.
I'm gonna get from Whataburger is a cinnamon roll. That's
Ooh, I do want some. I'm about to have a fat moment. I'm sorry. Let's cut this show if I get home. I'm already home.
Fight the
Y'all,
temptation, my
thank
brother.
you again. See y'all next time. Peace.
Bye.